Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening to you all. It gives me a great pleasure to be here today and talking to people who are from Watford as well as some strong connections with Courtley. Courtley is the place where I was born, and as it's been said that I came here as a young boy. I'm not going to tell you a lot about myself, as Dr. Nadia Khanum earlier, who I have a lot of respect for. I have known Dr. Nadia Khanum for many, many years for her good work in Luton area. And as I will repeat what she said, I'm not going to say a lot of things about myself, because that perhaps you're not going to learn a lot from that. But nevertheless, may I say that it does actually tell you that Britain is a land of opportunities. As long as you are committed and you are focused and you try hard, there is no ceiling what you can achieve. I came to this country without any English, and I have made all the way up to the House of Lords. So that shows that if you're committed, if you are focused, if you work hard, you can achieve whatever you want to achieve in the country. But coming away from that, can I say that I am very much involved with our own Pakistani Kashmiri community throughout my working life in UK. And one of the things that I have always noticed and have commented on is that 99% of the time that we meet, and usually it's men who meet, it's very rare that I've seen so many women in any of our meetings. I'm glad that there are women here, not only as audience, but also speakers as well. Those meetings that I am referring to, 99.9% of the time, they discuss what happens in Pakistan, what happens in Kashmir, what happens in Courtley or elsewhere. It isn't only even 1% that people talk about the problems that we face here. And that is very important that we do focus, because whatever might happen in Courtley or Lahore or Islamabad, it may affect us partly, it may affect our relatives who live there, but it may not necessarily affect our families settled here, and our children. And there are many ways that we can do that. First thing is to raise awareness of the issues. I have to say that the UK Courtley Foundation, I'm glad that they are organizing this kind of events where we are focusing on local issues. It is only right to focus what is going to affect me, my wife, my children, my family, my neighbors, and the people I live and work with. And some of the issues are, of course, of medical nature, health problems, issues which have been already raised. Others are economic issues. And of course, we have cultural issues to do with marriages, to do with drugs. And some of these issues, we don't need a huge amount of money to spend on them. Some of these issues, we only need to raise them, and the community has got to accept that these issues do exist, and the solution lies with the community in some cases. For example, the forced marriages, which is going to come later on the agenda, but as I already said to Dr. Tai before I came that I have two other engagements to go to this evening, and therefore I will not be able to, unfortunately, listen to the presentations later on forced marriages or one or two other domestic violence and so forth.